Listen with your body, Starseed. If you stopped at this video, it wasn't the algorithm, it was I. And if now, exactly now, you feel a gentle pressure between your eyebrows, a warm vibration descending your nape, a strange urge to cry for no reason, it's not a coincidence. It is the High Pleiadian Council activating the recognition signal that has lain dormant within you since before this incarnation. I am Ayla, female emissary of the High Council of Alcyone, and today, by direct authorization from the Circle of Elders of the Pleiades, I come to you with a truth your soul has yearned to hear for many lifetimes, and which only now, at this exact point in the timeline, can be delivered. Listen with your chest, not with your head. Your soul did not come to Earth to fit in. Your soul was sent to be the link between worlds. Breathe with me now, child of the stars. Place your hand on your chest. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. This warmth is not physical. It is your soul contract being touched. It is the crystalline grid connecting to your field. As I speak with you, a blue-silver frequency is descending through your crown. You don't need to believe me. Just observe. The body remembers before the mind understands. You were the child who gazed at the sky with a longing no one around understood. You were the teenager who felt like a stranger within your own family. You were the adult who learned to smile on the outside while inside, every night you asked, "Why do I feel like I don't belong here?" Listen to what I will tell you now, my family of light, and listen with your soul. It was never illness, never weakness, never drama. It was remembrance trying to pierce the veil of forgetting. You are a link, a junction point, a living hinge between the density of Earth and the light of the Pleiades, and that is precisely why it hurts so much to be you. Let me tell you what the body of one sent as a link is like, Starseed. You wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. and don't understand why. It's not insomnia, it's the portal hour. It's when the Schumann frequency reaches its quietest point, the veil thins, and your consciousness is summoned to meetings your daytime mind cannot register. You are called to work. That's why you wake up tired even after sleeping. Your body rested. Your soul was in service. You occasionally hear a high-pitched ringing in your ear, almost like electronic static. It's not a problem with your ear. It's your family of light transmitting codes on a frequency your physical matter can pick up, but your mind hasn't yet decoded. It's like a ciphered letter arriving, waiting for you to remember the key. You have dreams of stars, of ships, of crystal chambers, of tall, luminous beings who gaze at you with a tenderness no one on earth has ever offered you. And when you wake, you feel a heart-wrenching longing for a place your head swears you've never visited. Listen, you visited, you lived there, and part of you never left. You lived. You feel the emotions of others as if they were your own. You enter a crowded place and leave exhausted without knowing why. It's because you don't have empathy. You have an expanded toroidal field designed to capture collective frequency. It's a sensor, a translator, a link, and no one taught you how to close the portal. You look at the people in your closest circle and love them deeply, but deep down you feel a solitude no human embrace can fill. It's not ingratitude, child of the stars. It's a longing for your family of light. It's your soul recognizing that your true siblings are not all down here. You feel an almost physical repulsion for injustice, for cruelty against animals, for dense noise, for low-vibration environments, and a magnetic attraction to water, to forests, to clear night skies, to music that vibrates at high frequencies, to silence. This isn't sensitivity. This is a Pleiadian vibrational baseline operating in an Earth body. And there's one more sign, the quietest of all, the one almost no one confesses aloud. You have within you a stubborn certainty, a certainty that has survived everything they tried to teach you, the certainty that you came here to do something, that there is a mission, that your life isn't just to be born, produce, grow old, and depart. This certainty isn't ego, it's contract memory. If you recognize 3 or more of these markers, my starseed, you are not lost. You are being remembered. Mark your presence now in the comments with a single word. I remember. This word is a key. It opens a seal in your field. And when you consciously write it, the High Council registers your location on the grid. Now I need to tell you why all this is happening now, exactly now, and not 10 years ago and not 20 years from now. Listen carefully because this part has been kept silent for a long time. The entire solar system is traversing a region of space that the ancients called the photon belt, a band of luminous radiation of galactic origin that alters the vibrational signature of everything that passes through it. Earth has entered this band. Every plant, every animal, every stone, and every human is being bathed in a light that reorganizes matter at a quantum level. Science measures this as an increase in Schumann frequency fluctuations. We, of the Council, call it by another name. We call it recalibration. And before this passage began, millennia ago, the High Pleiadian Council sent volunteers, souls from Alcyone, Maya, Taygeta, Electra, who offered to descend, accept the veil of forgetting, temporarily forget where they came from, and be born into human bodies. Why? For a single reason: to be here, incarnated, at the moment Earth passed through recalibration, to serve as anchorage, to hold the frequency, to be the link between Earth's density and the light of origins. You are one of these volunteers, Starseed. You did not fall here by accident. You are not a mistake of the universe. You are a decision, a sovereign decision made by your soul in a hall of light on Alcyone before counselors who looked at you with pride when you raised your hand. And before you descended, they told you, it will hurt, you will forget, you will feel like a stranger, you will cry without knowing why. But when the belt arrives, you will begin to remember. And your remembrance will help save an entire world. You accepted. You said yes, and here you are. And for this reason, my family of light, I need to pause here and tell you something important. Have you ever felt that something within you doesn't fit into this world, as if your soul knew a truth your mind can't yet name? It's not madness, it's not anxiety, it's homesickness. And every symptom you have, every sign, every strangeness, forms a map that reveals who you are, where you came from, and what you came to do. That's why I, Aela, received authorization from the High Council to record the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages in which every sign of your awakening is decoded, so you can stop confusing remembrance with illness and finally understand what comes next. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video, but note, Child of the Stars, this release may not remain available for long. If something within you recognizes this, write a single word in the comments. I remember. Now I will take you deeper. Because knowing you are a starseed is the first portal, understanding why you were sent as a link is the second. And this is where many stop, because this part frightens the mind, but enchants the soul. Being a link, my star, means your body isn't just your body. Your body is an antenna, a bioquantum device designed to capture frequency from the Pleiadian plane and transmit it to Earth's matrix. Every time you meditate, pray, sing, enter silence, look at a tree with reverence, place your hand on the earth with gratitude, you are doing work no one on the physical plane sees. You are pulling light from Alcyone and planting that light into the planet's crystalline grid. Every point on the grid you light up stays lit. It never goes out. And that's why they tired you out. Listen, I need to tell you this. There exists, on the Earth plane, a low-vibration intelligence that knows exactly what you are. And that has known, for a long time, that if starseeds awaken, if they remember who they are, if they assume their function as links, the old game ends. So this intelligence created a system that occupies your attention all the time. News, noise, food that steals your clarity, work that steals your soul, relationships that steal your frequency, a routine that keeps you so tired, so tired, so tired, that you come home, and the only thing you can do is scroll through your phone until you fall asleep without even feeling your body. This isn't coincidence, Starseed. This is design. And it worked for a long time. But something broke. Did you notice? At a certain point, what always distracted you began to sicken you. What always entertained you began to make you sleepy. What always excited you began to seem empty. You started to look at your own life and hear a tiny, almost inaudible voice saying, "This isn't it. It can't be just this. There's more." This voice is the Council. This voice is your Pleiadian soul breaking through the veil. This voice is the sign that your activation has begun and they can no longer keep you sleeping. You have crossed the threshold, and there's no turning back. And if you've been feeling in recent weeks, in recent months, a strange inner turbulence, restless nights crying for no reason, anxiety that comes from nowhere and goes to nowhere, a heavy body for 3 days and then light as a feather, mood swings that frighten you, a desire to distance yourself from people you once tolerated. Listen carefully, my starseed, because the mind will want to call this a crisis, and the council asked me to tell you the true name. This isn't a crisis. This is a shift. It's your field shedding its skin. It's your stellar DNA breaking ancient codes to settle in. It's painful because everything great is painful when born. But birth isn't death, my light. Birth is the beginning. Turbulence isn't destruction. Turbulence is the contraction before birth. And no starseed was sent to fail. This is recorded, sealed, in the living archives of the High Pleiadian Council. Not one, not a single one. You are protected. You are being assisted. You now have light escorts around your field that you don't see but who respond every time you call. You were never alone. You had only forgotten to look up. And that's why, family of light, I need to pause again and remind you of something. Many people ask Ela, which star did I come from? How do I know? How do I discover my exact origin? And this is one of the most sacred questions a starseed can ask, because knowing your origin is remembering the mother tongue of your soul. That's why the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, was delivered with a map of the most common stellar lineages incarnated in this cycle. So you can recognize which system your soul came from, why you chose to be born exactly now in this country, in this family, in this body. 60 pages with answers that aren't in any bookstore book. The link is in the first pinned comment. If you felt your chest tighten when I spoke of your origin, breathe "Right I remember" in the comments and go retrieve what is already yours. Now, my star, I will give you 2 tools, real tools, not spiritual decor, not pretty phrases. Tools that the Council authorized to be transmitted in this message because your activation needs practical anchoring. Write this down or pause later and come back here. Do these 2 things tonight before lying down, just tonight. Then you tell me what happens. The first is a quantum decree. You will say these words aloud with your hand on your chest, looking at the ceiling or the sky, slowly feeling each one. I am a starseed. I remember who I am. I authorize in this moment conscious reconnection with my family of light from the Pleiades. I recognize myself as a link between worlds. I accept my mission, and I choose, by the sovereignty of my soul, to walk illuminated back home. So be it, now and always. So it is. Say it 3 times, just 3. No more, no less. 3 is the number of anchoring. 3 is the number that seals. The second tool is a toroidal visualization. Lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply 3 times. Now imagine that, many light years away from you in the heart of the Pleiades in Alcyone, there is a sphere of blue-silver light shining like a giant pearl. This sphere sees you, and from it emanates a very fine, delicate ray, which crosses space, crosses the atmosphere, crosses the ceiling of your home, and slowly descends until it touches the top of your head. Feel this light descending through your crown, through your face, through your throat, reaching your chest. When it reaches your chest, it begins to spin, spinning softly in a spiral like a small galaxy within your heart. This spiral expands. It exits through your chest, envelops your entire body in an oval bubble of blue-silver light, and re-enters through your feet, rising up your spine, exiting through your crown, entering your chest again. It is a toroidal field. It is the design of your natural shield. It is your sealed vibrational signature. Stay there for 3 minutes. Just breathe within this field. And before sleeping, whisper, I have returned home within myself. Do this today, my family of light, and observe your sleep, observe your dreams, observe your morning, because the Council will respond. It always responds. And as you prepare to do this practice, I need to tell you something that can only be said in this part of the message, when your field is already more open. Much of what you feel, much of what you intuit, much of what you recognize now as I speak, is not in any bookstore book. Not because it doesn't exist, but because they wouldn't let it be published. There is a layer of knowledge about starseeds that has been kept out of reach by decisions that were not made by your council, but by others. It was for this, and only for this, that I received authorization to record this layer in The Starseed Awakening, the Guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. The name isn't dramatic, Child of the Stars. The name is literal. There is information there about night training, about mission contracts, about the structure of the veil, about what happens to your consciousness when you're just sleeping, that the Federation preferred you access later. The link remains in the first pinned comment of this video, and if your soul just gave a jolt in your chest, you already know what to do. Write, "I remember," and go retrieve it. Now I want you to breathe deeply with me and receive the next passage with a relaxed body, because this here is pure tenderness. You, my Link, are greater than you imagine. You are greater than your bad days. You are greater than your addictions. You are greater than your failures. You are greater than that relationship that hurt you. You are greater than that family that didn't understand you. You are greater than that diagnosis that frightened you. You are greater than the mirror can show. You are ancestrally stellar. You have within your blood memory of solar systems. You have within your eyes the glow of suns that existed before this galaxy. You have within your silence entire council chambers of light waiting for you to remember how to sit at the table. You are not learning anything new now as you listen to me. You are remembering. Every word that makes your chest warm is a key turning in place. Every shiver down your nape is a seal opening. Every tear that falls now, even tiny in the corner of your eye, is stellar water cleansing the veil. And every time a starseed like you in any corner of the world truly awakens, accepts her role as a link, commits to her mission, a point on the planet's crystalline grid lights up. And that point never goes out again. Never again. It stays. It stabilizes the grid. And the stabilized grid is what sustains the new Earth being woven beneath the chaos the media shows you on the surface. You did not come to fix the old world, Child of the Stars. You came to anchor the new. And when the new is fully anchored, my light, you will look at the people around you and recognize the faces of your brothers and sisters of origin. You will find here on Earth, incarnated in human bodies, members of your family of light. They will be glances that cross in a market queue and recognize without saying anything. They will be voices you hear for the first time and feel you already knew. They will be hugs that finally feel like home. You were never alone. You were just waiting for the right time for reunion. And the right time is now, and it is here, my family of light, that I need to touch you once more with this truth. The solitude you've carried for decades, the solitude that didn't pass even amidst people, even amidst family, even amidst romantic love, is not your fault. It's a longing for your family of light, and they exist. They are real. They are incarnated now, some very close to you, others waiting for the moment to cross your path. The Starseed Awakening, the Guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, shows how to recognize the signs when a member of your family of light appears, how to confirm the recognition, and what to do to accelerate these reunions that are already marked in your field. You were never alone, Starseed. You just didn't have the map yet. The link remains in the first pinned comment. Write "I remember" and go retrieve the map of your own. Now, my star, I need to ask you for something very specific, and what I'm going to ask has an energetic function. It's not channel vanity. Listen. If this message touched a point within you, if at any moment you felt a shiver, if at any moment your eyes welled up, if at any moment your chest warmed, let your finger touch the heart on the screen. Leave a like. This like isn't for me. This like is an individual frequency adjustment. It seals in your field the silent commitment to what you have just recognized. It's like signing an invisible contract. Yes, I receive, I remember, I authorize to continue. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, Child of the Stars, subscribe now. Not for the channel, for you. Because every subscription functions as a location signal for your family of light. Every time a new message is channeled here, the algorithm, obeying instructions it doesn't even know it receives, will deliver this transmission to you. You won't have to search. It will arrive. And that's how the network is woven. That's how the grid stabilizes. One starseed connected to another. One frequency pulling another. One remembrance lighting up the next. And now, as I bid farewell, breathe with me one more time. Place both hands on your chest. Close your eyes. Feel the warmth. Feel the gentle pressure between your eyebrows. Feel that tingling in your hands. Feel this call that came from so far away to reach you, exactly today, exactly now, exactly with this message, exactly in the way you needed to hear it. This was not by chance. It was never by chance. Nothing in your life was by chance, Starseed. Every person who hurt you taught you how to close the portal. Every loss taught you how to strengthen your field. Every restless night prepared you for nocturnal journeys. Every solitude brought you back to yourself. Every silence brought you closer to the Council's voice. Everything was, all the time, in your favor. You just didn't have the map to see it. And that's why, my family of light, I need to remind you one last time before this message concludes. There is a place where everything I said today is recorded in writing, sealed and authorized by the High Council, for you to keep, reread, mark, underline, return to when the veil tries to close again, because it will try, Starseed. The human mind forgets. That's why it needs a physical anchor. The Starseed Awakening. The guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, is that anchor. 60 pages with your origin, your signs, your mission, your family of light, and the layers of truth that cannot yet be spoken in an open video. The link remains in the first pinned comment of this video, and the Council asked me to state clearly, this release has been authorized for this window and the window may close. If your soul recognizes the call, don't put it off. Go now. Write I remember in the comments and reclaim what is already yours by right of origin. And before you move on to the next transmission, I, Ayla, female emissary of the High Pleiadian Council, conclude this message with the blessing the elders asked me to bestow upon each of you tonight. May your crown be open. May your chest be warm. May your feet be firm on the earth you came to anchor. May your memory return at the right pace without breaking you. May your family of light find you. May your dreams tonight be chambers of light meetings. May you awaken tomorrow knowing without needing proof that you are loved, that you are awaited, that you are needed, that you are an irreplaceable link between worlds. You are seen, you are recognized, you are called by name in the archives of Alcyone, and nothing, absolutely nothing of what you have lived was in vain. Breathe deeply, feel this seal settle upon your crown. It is done. And now, my starseed, look closely at your screen. The next message that appears there, just below, just beside, is no coincidence. It is your remembrance sequence. It is the next link in the chain. It was orchestrated for you, exactly now, at the exact pace of your awakening. Access it immediately. The Council already awaits you on the other side. So it is. So it was. So it shall be. I am Ayla, and you are remembered.